it's a part of the grand design, because if it was a heavenly experience, then the consciousness would not seek for more than what it currently has, which is an electrically simulated reality through the nervous system. If our lives were pleasant, full of pleasantry, then we would never, ever seek for more than that. Why would we? But because Earth life has been such a hellacious experience, we seek after meditation, we seek after transcendence. Surely there's got to be more. And there is. There's a lot more. So I say these things because I don't... We are evolving beyond duality. So I don't like to paint things as good and evil and leave something behind as an evil. More like a lesson that we no longer need, that we're through with. Much better that way, because it is. There's nothing but love, and there's nothing but growth. In the end, in the long run, God always wins. So the tree of life is what I now know is required because of the extensive work that I did. I used to believe that we could upgrade the nervous system of the human body to such a point that our consciousness would overwhelm it. Like I would finally take that breath, where the power of breath would have the ability to distort your body, to condense you to a tiny ball, or expand you out to great heights, because it would be inseparably fused to the molecular structure of the body. The mind and its imagination would take over, and this physical level of energy that we call physicality would become the next layer of light body. So I knew that that was the destiny of humanity, and I believed that, and maybe I was, on the forefront of bringing that about, of making it possible. But what I ended up discovering is that God's a genius. Always discovering that. I'm always in awe of what I discover about how the Creator set this up, about the wisdom behind how we go through our experience and everything. It is always awe-inspiring. So the nervous system of the body is not a perfected system of interaction with the body. So by itself, if you practice spiritual evolution through the nervous system alone, through the teachings that I provide in the Avatar Energy Mastery, you will gain abilities, you will gain powers, you'll be inside and outside of your body at the same time. You'll be able to influence the elements, change the directions of the wind, change temperature in the air, make the sun come out on a cloudy day, so on and so forth. Tons of amazing things, but you do it all through you don't have a tapestry of interconnection. You have the void, which is inside and outside of all things. We have empty space that we expand our consciousness through. So as an energy master, if I wanted to be one with the sun shining, it's beautiful, it's in the sky, and I want to experience that heavenly sphere as a part of myself, I used to project my consciousness beyond my heart up and to the sun, and then open my being and receive back. And then I would be the sun and my human body and all the air and the light in between it. And it required quite a bit of, mental effort that I got really good at doing it. But the very second that I ceased putting on that mental effort, that holy divine connection with the sun and the sunlight and the air and everything in between would crumble. And I go instantly back to the nervous system of the body and the preset range of the 5 senses that it provides. Now that I have the tree of life, there is a preset spiritual circuitry that is both inside and outside of my body that is woven into the tapestry of this creation perfectly. So when I wake up in the morning and I notice that the sun is shining, I always get really excited. It's like, fucking kidding me? Like, wow, what a miracle. Because as soon as I step outside and open the door and that sun shines on my heart, instantly the warmth, the radiance of that sunlight shines through my entire being, right through my back. Then my consciousness automatically starts gravitating towards the love in the sun, and in the sunlight I get pulled out of my body. I get lifted up to the sun itself, and I am able to look back to my human body and even control it, even keep moving myself around the earth while I'm situated on the sun. And guess what? It stays like that because I have a set of spiritual circuitry that miraculously interconnects me both with my human body and the surrounding creation. So I have these abilities that I used to teach and promote in Avatar that make life on Earth a very paradisical experience. But to do it through the understandings purely alone taught in Avatar requires a lot of mental concentration, a lot of mental focus, because it's not completion. The nervous system was never designed to lead us towards completion. However, when you are able to establish communion with God, with true source, which is absolute God within and God without, you will be blessed with the tree of life. After making the choice to love God, to love God. That's what I do. Love of God is who I am. Love of God is what I am. And love of God is what I do.